Dopest Community was popping. We are back. We are here for part 3. We got buzzer beater, front handspring, and 30 for 30 right there, man. So I'm hyped to get into these. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure you check out part 1 and part 2. Like I said, buzzer beater, we did a reaction to this back in the day and everything. It was actually a dual reaction with Bet for Falls back when we was doing dual reactions for Bones. Then we did like trifecta reactions, all before we started to discover these albums in their entirety individually. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all check that out when y'all get time. Appreciate everybody showing up. Now the thing about buzzer beater, what my favorite part about buzzer beater is the strings. The way that Greaf has these strings going is insane to me, man. That's like my favorite part of the song. And of course, Bones rapping is dope too. But like, you know, and then just the whole my killers they die for me, slide for me, ride for it. Like that part is dope too, man. But yeah, y'all, let's get right into it, man. Love you guys. Thanks for pulling up as always. Thanks for all love and support for the channel. Let's get it. Strings are crazy.
My killers, they come for me, side for me, right for me. I'm gripping at 43, high from or die from. Started my day with a gun of the greatest. Running for nothing, I don't wanna change it. Don't wanna part if I cannot arrange it. Right now it's pain on the pavement. I don't wanna let it go, but I think I have to. I don't wanna let it show. I don't wanna let it go, but I think I have to. I don't wanna let it show. Don't pennies and I'm wishing well, hoping you come for me. Don't pennies and I'm wishing well, nights without you trouble me. If I gave it, you wouldn't know what to do with it. Milling my face, bitches, watch what I do with it. This settle down, I want nothing to do with it. Crazy bitch like boss Sherry, I know what to do to it. Stick and maneuvering, rapping for you, now you acting like ludicrous. Who is this wrong number? We were just growing up, everything came tumbling down on top of us, down on top of us now.
Track is dope, man. Track is so damn smooth. You gotta love it. I can remember me, revive for me, not for me. Yeah. All right, so that was buzzer beater. If y'all aren't familiar with a buzzer beater is, he's talking about basketball. Basketball with the buzzer beaters when you beat the buzzer. So let's say it's like 2 seconds left on the clock. The last ball player that got the ball, they let it go. When it leaves your hand before the buzzer goes off, when it's in the air, the game is still going until it goes in or misses. So when somebody hits a buzzer beater shot, let's say like the score is like 94 to 9, it's 94 to 94, and then you're on one of the teams and you shoot the shot from the two, like obviously like if it's a 3-pointer, it's gonna be 7, but like you know what I'm saying, if it's 90, if it's like let's just say like I forgot what I said, let's just say it's like 94, and you shoot it from the 2 or 3 point line, it's gonna keep going. When you hear and then it goes in, then you won the game. You know, so that's what a buzzer beater is when you make the last shot to win the game. It's called a buzzer beater, or you could say it's the last shot for the quarter or something like that. You know, so buzzer beaters are like really exciting in the game of basketball and everything. So yeah, of course we got Bones, and we got Greaf on them strings, and he's like, my killers they die for me, slide for me, ride for me, and to me it's dope just how Bones is over here singing. It's like it's like don't get twisted, like I'm singing, but at the same time, I got killers that ride for me and die for me. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I'm gripping that 43 high I'm gripping that 43 high from or die from me. And then this one he gets in that da 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 da. Like he gets into like that pattern. He's like, start my day off with a blunt of the grade. He's like da 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 da. I like the way he rides the beat like with that pattern. Start off my day with the blunt of the grade. It's running from nothing I don't want to change. It don't want no part I cannot arrange it. Look now his brain is on the pavement. Like I like it when he does that right there with the rhythm. Like he's got the pattern and everything. And then the chorus comes. He's like, I don't want to let it go, but I think I have to. I don't want to let it show. I don't want to let it go, but I think I have to. I don't want to let it show. And then he's like throwing pennies in the wishing well, hoping you come for me. So if you guys aren't familiar with wishing wells, obviously it's self-explanatory. You got money, throwing the wishing well. Back in the day, in malls had a bunch of wishing wells. They had wishing wells outside of like buildings and stuff like that. But I saw them most common in malls. And you'll see a bunch of people with the wishing well and everything. So you look in there, you look in the water, and you see all this money in there. Then you got the wishing wells where you can't see the money and everything. And you're supposed to, it's kind of like get a penny for your thoughts type deal, like throw money in there. So he's like throwing pennies in the wishing well, hoping you come to me. So will come for me. So he's hoping that whoever it is comes for him. Throwing pennies in the wishing well, days without you trouble me. So he wants that person back. He was like, if I gave it, you wouldn't know what to do with it. Mill in my face, bitch. Just watch what I do with it. You put a mill in my face, watch what I do with it. Bitch, slow down. I don't want nothing to do with it. Crazy bitch like Buck Cherry is obviously a song called Crazy Bitch by Buck Cherry. I know what to do. I know what to do to it. Step and maneuver it. Rapping for you. Now you acting like Ludacris. You acting like Ludacris. And he's like, who is this? Wrong number. We was just growing up. Till everything came toppling. Down on top. Till everything came toppling down on top of us. Down on top of us. Down. And then he goes back into the chorus. My killers, they die for me. They slide for me. Ride for me. I'm gripping that 43. Hide from or die from me. Track is dope, man. Hard ass track. Next track we have is Front Handspring. So this right here, that's a very interesting title right there. Now we're talking about some Olympic shit. Let's get it. Oh, we got lyrics. Shout outs to the lyrics.
Jump flipping like acrobatics, blade twitching like active addicts, stone glitching, my neck just static, bones pimping, your back right at it. Jump flipping like acrobatics, blade twitching like active addicts, stone glitching, my neck just static, bones pimping, your back right at it. Hot boy, but I get the coldest cold world, how that razor frozen, camo down, yeah, my valor stolen. Wake me up when that blunt is rolling. Norman Paul Jean, not a lizard shirt, say that that's now, how's that finna work? 100K a verse, put 'em in the dirt, had to have to be, had to make 'em learn. Even if they don't know my name, I promise that they heard of me. Even if they don't know about Sesh, I promise that they heard the team. We deep the scene, it'll never be the same. I put my life on that CD thing. We were just 13, turn around, lay your back, got a knife in that. Flipping like acrobatics, blade twitching like active addicts, stone glitching, my neck just static, bones pimping, your back right at it. Trump flipping like acrobatics, blade twitching like active addicts, stone glitching, my neck just static, bones pimping, your back right at it.
Track is dope. That beat is like really cold. It's like really smooth and like really cold. I'm digging it. So that was Front Handsprings. Talk that gymnastic shit. So that's why he's saying trunk flipping like acrobatics, blade twitching like active addicts. That right there, man, just that this chorus is hard. This is a tough chorus right here, man. So the trunk is flipping, the trunk flips like acrobatics, they flip and do all the gymnastics and everything. He's like blade twitching like active addicts, like, I'm waiting to use this. And like fiends, they twitch, so he's talking about an addict, is like twitching and everything, just like the blade. Stone glitching, my neck got static. So he's talking about the stones on his neck and everything, they're shining and everything, they're glitching like it's static. Bones pimping, yeah, back right at it. Trunk flipping like acrobatics, blade twitching like active addicts, stone glitching, my neck just static, bones pimping, yeah, back right at it. Hard chorus, man, very tough chorus. So he's like hot one, and then he was like really rapping up here too. Hot one, but I get the coldest, cold world, how the razor froze him. I cut you with the razor and you got froze, or you saw the razor and you froze. Calm down, yeah, my valor stolen. Wake me up when the blunt gets rolling. Normal Paul jeans, Nautilus, the shirt. That's he normal Paul jeans, Nautilus the shirts. So that's hold up. No, Norman Paul jeans, Nautilus the shirts. Say that's the now. How's that finna work? 100K a verse. Put him in the dirt. Had to hop the beat. Had to make them learn. I guess they had to hop on the beat. Had to make them learn. So pretty much I had to let them learn what time it is, and I get 100K for a verse. And with the normal Paul jeans and Nautilus shirt. Even if they don't know my name, I promise they heard of me. Even though they don't know Sesh, I promise they heard the team. You know what I'm saying? You heard, even though you don't know my name, you heard me. If you don't know about Sesh, you heard the team. So either way, whether you know us in detail or not, you are aware of us in some way, shape, or form. We deep, we be the scene, it never be the same. I put my life on that. Seem they think we were just 13. Turn around and turn around and your back got a knife in that. So you turn your back on me, I'm stabbing you in the back with a knife, man. And that's what he's saying. It'll never be the same. I put my life on that. I put my life, it'll never be the same. Seem they think we were just 13. Turn around and your back got a knife in that. So obviously he's talking that shit. I like the way the song sounds, just like the whole trunk flipping like acrobatics, blaze wedging like active addict, stone glitch in my neck just static, bones pimping, yeah, back right at it, trunk flipping like acrobatics, blade twitching like the joint's dope, man. I love that chorus, man. That chorus is so damn smooth, man. He couldn't have done a more fire chorus for this beat right here, man. So I was really enjoying Front Handspring. All right, next track we have is 30 for 30. That's another title right there, man. So when someone's 30 for 30, if we're still talking about basketball, he's shooting 30 for 30. That means he has not missed a shot. He's made 30 shots and he has not missed any. It's not 30 and 2, it's not 30 and 1, so that means he missed one and made 30. We're talking about 30 for 30. Like he's shooting 30 from 30 from like it could either be the 2 point line, the foul line. Well, not the foul line. If you're shooting 30 foul shots, somebody's beating your ass. So you're drawing a lot of fouls. But like if you're shooting 30 for 30 from the 3 point line, that's very impressive. So Bones, like that's what he called this track, 30 for 30. So I'm hyped to see what he's talking about up here. Let's get it, yo. No lyrics. Piece of garbage.
All that thought, it'll only be a minute. Rolling up that okay, you can finish fidget when you're not around. Feeling like I need you, bugging over nothing. I guess that's what it means to feel. I took nothing to something. You were loving me, but I wasn't. You held me down like I paid you. You were never asking for nothing, only my heart and my trust in you. If you go, you know I chase you.
Like that.
30 for 30, I'm riding dirty. The military camo, you can see me well. Why would you hurt me? Why would you hurt me? I would have never did you like that. I wish you well. All that thought, it'll only be a minute. Rolling up that okay, you can finish fidget when you're not around. Feeling like I need you, bugging over nothing. I guess that's what it means to feel. New chain, new house, yeah, I like that. Old friends, they reach out, but I never write back.
Love that sound, man. Yeah. Shout outs to Greaf. It out. That beat is hard. Y'all know I gotta listen to it all the way through, man. I gotta hear everything. Yo, so that right there is hard, man. That's one of my favorite parts of the beat. Just let it out. That part is cold right there, man. I love that part. That shit is dope. It be the little things, man. Like when they come to production, I be liking the little stuff up there, man. Like for me, it's a big deal, but it's obviously you got Bones rapping and everything. I feel like that gets overlooked. It's like, but that sound is like so smooth, man. But and I like the song 30 for 30. I get it. Remember when I was talking about being basketball and everything? When he said 30 for 30, I'm riding dirty. Obviously, he caught 30 bodies. He didn't miss. So that's where, in my opinion, that's where the title comes from. He's talking about he shot 30 for 30. I'm talking about shooting 30 for 30 in basketball. He's talking about literally shooting for 30, like 30 people. You know what I'm saying? Or 30 rounds hit 30 times. However you want to look at it. So he's like, hold that thought, hold that thought. I'll only be a minute. Rolling up, rolling up. Then okay, you can finish. So let me finish rolling up and everything. Hold that thought. Let me roll this up, so I can start smoking. All right, now you can finish what you're saying. Fidget when you're not a fidget when you're not around, feeling like I need you. So I'm fidgeting with myself when you're not around. Like I'm twitching. I can't really focus. Bugging over nothing. I guess that's what it means to feel. When you're bugging over nothing, I guess that means to like give a damn when he means to feel for something. So the first verse, he's like, I turned nothing to something. You were loving me, but I wasn't. You held me down like I paid you. That right there is tough right there, too. You ever seen people cheerlead for somebody so hard you would think they're paying them? Like stuff like that. So that's what he's saying. Like, you held me down like I paid you. You would never ask me for nothing, only my heart and my trust in you. If you go, I'll chase you. Bones. And you hear let it out. That part is so cold. Verse 2. That's what I'm talking about. 30 for 30, I'm riding dirty, dirty. You know what I'm saying? 30 for 30, I'm riding dirty, riding dirty. The military camo, you can't see me well. So he's got the military camo on. He's riding dirty because he just shot 30 for 30. Why would you hurt me? Why would you hurt me? Why would you hurt me? I would have never did you like that. I wish you well. So pretty much he's done. I wish you well. And then let it out. Tough. And then that's when he gets back into the chorus. He's like, hold that thought, hold that thought. I'll only be a minute rolling up, rolling up. Then okay, you can finish. Fidget when you're not around, feeling like I need you, bugging over nothing. I guess that's what it means to feel. And then at the end, he's like, new chain. I like this part right here. When he starts talking, like just hearing Bones' story through the music and everything, I can never get over him or get bored or mad or tired of him talking about the things he acquires, because he talks so much about the pain and what he's been through that I feel like he deserves to be able to brag about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them things. If you work so hard, and you're still working all the time, you got time to sit back, and enjoy the fruits of your labor, or at least rap about the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, new chain, new house. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Old friends that reach out, but I never write back. That right there is powerful too, man. That right there is tough. Like even like I don't know, like when you start doing things, man, especially in like the public eye and everything, social media to be specific, or something on the internet, you're gonna have people you grew up with that just reach out to you randomly. Because I've had that since I started like this YouTube and this Twitch stuff. There's been multiple times where like people I know from like high school and everything and other places will reach out to me asking me how I'm doing, what I'm doing, what I should do. Yo, you should cover this instead of that. You should do this. You should do that. And I'm just like, I'm not listening to what you're saying, because first off, you're not doing this, so you don't know anything about it. I appreciate your advice, but you can't really give advice on something you don't really know nothing about. You feel me? And then on the other hand, it's like you got people that reach out to you to like, do stuff for them. Like, yo, could you cover some of my music? Can you do this? You do that? It's like, yo, where have you been lately? You know what I'm saying? So I understand what Bones is talking about. Old friends, they reach out, but I never write back. So it gets to that point where it's like when you start doing great things and you start popping up on people's radar, they decide they want to try to reach out to you and everything. Like me, for example, I know me, I purposely don't put like a lot of my YouTube stuff on my personal stuff on purpose for that reason. Because I don't want people from my past pulling up acting like they could try to help me. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up trying to act like they could help me, act like, act like fake support and all that stuff. Yeah, there's real support there, but I just stay at peace Like I tell people all the time, man, your support, the majority of your support, like when you become whatever you want to be and your support becomes what it is and you build whatever you're trying to build, your support is going to come from strangers that become family and friends. That's just what it is. There's no way that the majority of your people, then like if you get up out of here and your fame is doing something, there's no way in hell that the majority of the people that support you are going to be people you grew up with. The people you grew up with could be a major support, but they're not going to be the majority. The majority are going to be strangers. When you think about Bones and Sesh, the majority of the people that follow them do not know them in real life. Like Bones does not know us personally at all. He knows a few people personally, but the majority of the people that listen to him, he does not know them like that. You know what I'm saying? So your support is always going to come from strangers. And the best thing about getting support from strangers, they're not going to judge you for stuff in the past because they don't care about that, nor do they know about it. So it's like, you know, it's kind of like you kind of get to like show people who you are, show a different type of person who you are. Like even with this YouTube thing, we got people in Japan, we got people in Spain, we got people in Italy, we got people in France, we got people in the UK, we got people in America, of course. There's literally Russia. There's people everywhere that I would never have met or even known about if it wasn't for the internet and YouTube. So you can imagine on an artist level, especially when people are going on world tours, like these people know them, but they don't know their fans personally. They recognize the love, but that's what I mean. The support is always gonna come from fans. So if you guys plan on doing something, I could tell y'all right now, you could try to look for local support, but it could work or it may not work out. If you look for local support and it works and it gets you up out of here, power to you. That's rare though. If you look for support from strangers, you're going to start to see things unfold a lot easier. You know, it's like the whole just getting in front of the camera and trying to, getting comfortable getting in front of the camera, because I got over 1,000 videos, and this ain't even me bragging. I got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. I got probably 500 videos on like Twitch, across like Twitch and Kick and stuff like that. And even to this day, me turning my camera on, I still get nervous about turning my camera. No matter how, I can never get 1,000% used to it. I gotta get the first video out the way, then I start cooking. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do my sample video before I upload these videos, y'all. I gotta do my sample video before I even start with the first video I upload. And then sometimes when I do videos, I end up cutting it down. I'm like, nah, man, I don't want that one. I'll get about like probably like it's always in the intro. When I start playing the music, I'm like, all right, I'm here. I can't start over again because I'm doing the reaction. It's my first time hearing the song. I can't start the video over again. It's just impossible. It's not gonna come out genuine. I know that it's disingenuous, so it's like, nah, I gotta just thug it out. But when I'm in the intro, when I'm like, yo, what up, Dopest Community? If something's happening and I don't like it, I cut it. Like within the first 15 seconds, if I don't like what I'm making, I cut it automatically before I even get into detail. So that's just what it is, y'all. So that goes back to what he's saying. You know, old friends reach out, but I never write back. So I got old friends that like call my phone or like DM me, and I don't answer back. And if I do, I kind of keep the conversation like this. Yo, Lo, you should cover this. You should cover that. You should cover this. Like you won't hear since day one. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I should be doing. Respectfully, word. That's what's up, bro. All right, and I leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? But that right there is that. Yeah, that's the third one for today, y'all. It was good chopping it up with y'all. Y'all know I always like to kind of like talk my ish a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow we got 2 blunts, Starlight Express, and More Dots. Like I said, we did a reaction to More Dots already on the channel. Y'all make sure y'all check that out if y'all get time. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I love you guys. I really appreciate having you guys on this journey with me. Shout outs to the Dopest Community. Shouts to y'all. Peace and love to you guys, man. Y'all be easy. I'll let y'all tomorrow. Peace.